Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today I'm going to be giving you your spoilers for your favorite show. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows a good channel for soap fans. And we also have a membership where you get early access to videos, exclusive videos, my recipes. Um, and the we had two Zooms this week. We had one on Wednesday. We did the surprise Zoom, which I was doing anyway. But then the whole Days of Our Lives news came out, and then it became an emergency Zoom. And then we had one on our regular Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, it's great to be a member. You get lots of information and we get to talk. And sometimes if you turn your camera on, I get to see you too. So we had a really, really great talk this Friday. And so I'm going to go ahead right now and thank all the members like I do only in my spoiler videos. So thank you, Michael Pryor, Ramona Newsom, Ariane Enos, Gwen Marie, Artemis Hill, Merlin Finn, Riri Carter, Sim Slims, Josh Hirsch, Cheryl Beecher, Jay Ponzer, Demi Sun, Sandra Crawford, Janet Loftus, Chalkman 33, Deb Bell, Kelly Banks, Phyllis Pearson, Kim Price, Denise M., Roger Smith, Heather Kite, Crystal Johnson, Apple Chick, Dee Dee, Shannon Clark, Tooted and Booted. The name is too long, so all I see is Tooted and Booted, aka Red Butterfly 50 Irish, Deborah Velasquez, Kiki Landry, GH Fan, Mumai, and Scotty Hall. Thank you all for being part of the membership. And now I'm going to go ahead and give you your spoilers for your favorite show. Now we need to talk about General Hospital. So we're going to begin with Monday, August the 8th. Sonny congratulates Christina at Charlie's. Nina tries to woo a new chef to the Metro Court before receiving a hand-delivered gift from Obrecht. Dante wants to know what Brooklyn is up to. Spinelli urges Britt not to go on another date with Cody. Sam presses Maxie for answers. Tuesday, August the 9th, Cody has a startling reaction to a familiar face. Sonny and Nina discuss the realities of their relationship. Scott questions Ava about the divorce. Anna tells Felicia that she is determined to discover what Valentine is hiding. Victor questions Valentine's loyalty. Sam shares her relationship hesitancies with Dante. Drew and Carly seek business strategies from executive coach Mia. Now, Mia is also Cameron Matheson's wife. This is her second appearance on the show. But if you didn't know, yes, that is Cameron Matheson who plays Drew. That's his real life wife. Wednesday, August 10th, Cody reveals some of his background. Maxie tries to get to the bottom of Spinelli's feelings. Drew makes Valentine an offer. Nicholas and Victor attempt to convince Alexis to work for Spencer's cause. Anna tries to coerce Martin into helping her. Now, the big take from that is I really hope they make Alexis a lawyer again. Her little newspaper story is boring and it's not really going anywhere. Is as boring as her romance with Gregory. Thursday, Martin delivers some unwelcome news to Lucy. Austin tells Maxie he knows how important her family is. Spencer remains adamant about a decision. Joss and Trina try to distract from their concerns about her trial with the day at the pool, but they can't escape it. Portia and Curtis make an urgent decision. So are they going to wait till Thursday to try to wake this dude up? Friday, August the 12th. Brittany checks on an injury. Britt checks on an injury. Rory is faced with a tough assignment. Curtis is concerned about Portia as the jury in Trina's case becomes more likely to return with a verdict. Jordan continues to investigate as time is running out. Dante makes a surprising arrest. Now, we won't know what happens, the verdict for Trina's trial until next week. I think it's Tuesday. But the way I see it, if I was on the jury and the two victims said it wasn't her, it was Esme, we trust and believe in our friend. If if the boyfriend of the girl says, well, yeah, it was my girlfriend, she did it. And Trina has no record. She has been a stellar student. And nobody except for the DA seems to believe she actually did it. And then you've got Sonny bribing one of the jury members. So why, I was asking myself, why do they have this side story with Portia and Curtis over here trying to prematurely wake this guy up as they continuously talk about he could die, he could have memory loss, all these different things can happen to him if they wake him up too fast. So that brings me to Esme. Is Esme really gone? Because a lot of people have gone over the parapet. We talked about this on the live where we talked about Helena went over the parapet. Ava herself said she went over the parapet and survived. So, Esme's young. She can swim. I'm sure she survived. Also, we have, the only person who went over the parapet and actually died and stayed dead was Catherine, the actress that plays Kayla in Days of Our Lives, when her and the actor who plays Patrick in Days of Our Lives, Stephen Nichols, when they were both on the show, but they went back to Days of Our Lives. So that's why Catherine never survived. Okay, they just killed them off. So that is basically why I think that the reason why they have Curtis and Portia trying to make this hard decision of waking him up prematurely and risking her medical license and everything is because Esme's not dead, and when she comes back, she can't go right to jail. Reason why Esme's not dead. She's Ryan's daughter. She took the letter with her when she went over, so nobody knows she's Ryan's daughter. So they're not going to just toss that storyline away. They're not going to just toss that storyline away. They still have Ryan trying to escape, which I'm sure will probably be around November sweeps. Spencer doesn't know that Esme and Nicholas slept together. And I think that Trina will get off. And then if the guy who sold her the phone is either dead or has severe memory loss or something like that, then Esme can't be accused of the crime because there's no proof that anyone can really point to her. It's just speculation. And if I was a DA, I wouldn't prosecute the case because there's not enough evidence. There's a lot of hearsay. And she'll probably feel really bad about losing the case the first time. She's not trying to lose the case twice. So it makes sense that they would want to do something to the guy who's in the hospital so that when they bring Esme back, this whole Trina situation can be just over and done with. Everybody will pretty much know she's done it, but she'll get away with it, just like Ava got away with getting rid of Connie. So people get away. Sonny got away with getting rid of AJ. So this is a soap opera. Nicholas got away with I think when was it he got Hayden shot or something like that. So yeah, it's like, they get away with stuff all the time, but they wrote themselves into a corner with this whole situation with the Trina trial. And I think that this is how they're going to get out of it. My only question is, how long will Esme be gone? I have a feeling that either she'll pop up after the trial is over and the guy's gone and nobody can do nothing to her, or she's going to pop back up with a baby bump. Most soap operas, when a character sleeps with two people, especially if it's like a father and son or best friends or brothers or something, there's always a who's the daddy storyline. And I think that's why one of the things that is important for Spencer not knowing, because once Trina is free, once Spencer is free, I don't think the storyline with Rory is strong enough to keep them apart after everything that's happened. Trina admitted she had feelings for him. He's basically going to jail for her to try to save her. So what is the one thing that can keep them apart? Esme being pregnant. Esme being pregnant could be the thing that causes, because it almost happened the first time. They already had one pregnancy scare, and Spencer wants to be there for his kid. They've already shown you that. So he just doesn't know that the kid might be his brother. And I don't think that they'll have Esme, even if she is pregnant, like come to term and actually have a baby. It's possible that that could happen, but more than likely, Ryan will do something that causes her to miscarry or something to that effect. But it could be interesting with Esme being a baby mama from hell with Nicholas' kid, also making Ava hate her even more. Um, or having Spencer's kid and being that thorn in the side of Trina and Spencer. So that's what I think. I definitely know that Esme, that she's got too much storyline left for her to be gone. But once again, if the guy something happens to him, even if he doesn't die, even if he just have like irreparable memory loss, then they can safely bring Esme back and not go ahead and keep talking about, well, she did it, and then it's a crime. It's the same problem with Nell. They had Nell attack Brooklyn in a way that if she did come back, they would have to deal with the legal ramifications of, her essentially not just attacking Brooklyn, but ending her singing career. So putting these characters into these corners it gets hard to write them out, but soaps are gonna soap. So I can see Nell coming back, and then they either have something where they can blackmail Brooklyn so she doesn't talk, or they need Nell for some reason, and so she has to not say anything, or anything could happen. She could be the only person that can help Brooklyn with something, which causes her not to press charges and say she's not sure that it was Nell anymore, so they can keep the story moving. Because I think it would be amazing to have Nell come back and have Nina and Willow have to deal with that. Nina been crying over her daughter Nell for a long time, but she's never actually experienced what it's like to deal with Nell. So Nina trying to save Nell could be a huge thing, as well as Willow and how would Willow and Nell interact as sisters. And then she has a lot of people that hate her. Michael um, hates her. Carly hates her. And I love Nell is basically Carly's only real nemesis. She's the only person that really got Carly good. She had her in a mental institution tied up, for a long time. So yeah, Nell is the perfect nemesis for Carly, but they got to get her out of whatever they got to get out of. And clearly, Lane, you're not trying to be on the show no more. So we could even get a new Nell, because the show has given us a new Nell, and it's Esme. Esme looks like Nell, acts like Nell, and has the same sort of parental situation going on. And also, they were all that hinting that she was really Felicia's daughter with Ryan, or possibly somehow Mac's daughter uh, with Felicia, but Ryan had done some stuff. So that's it for General Hospital. This is a great talk, but I will mention the ratings. That I was looking at the ratings for the week of July 25th, which is the latest ratings that they have out right now. And General Hospital, they lost how many viewers? They lost 17,000 viewers. So that's not good, but they did hold steady in their key demographics. So, and another good thing is they're only 1 million people away from catching up with Bold and Beautiful. So that's amazing, because it really just takes bringing back a major character like even Steve Burton coming back, could really narrow that margin even more. So I'm not saying Steve's coming back or I want Steve back, but I'm just saying Brenda coming back. There's a lot of ways to close that gap even more. And I'm a Vanessa Marcel fan, so I know at one point before COVID she was going to come back to the show, and then that all just went out the window. Because if you watch Maurice Bernard on Twitter or follow him on Twitter, you saw they were doing like a call, Instagram call or something, where they were teasing her return, but then the world changed. So that's it for the Spoils General Hospital. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video.